back to the Claudia Jordan Show and the Pigeons. A little more somber topic tonight in light of the murder of Steve McNair. Allegedly caught up in a love triangle. He's married, and allegedly his girlfriend shot him 4 times and then turned the gun on herself. So we want to talk about this and discuss this. Hopefully we can prevent some people from going over the edge. And maybe
or
stop
cheating. How about that?
Or stop cheating, or point out some signs. Or, if people just want to get stuff off their chest about this situation, give us a call, 877-2-106-106. We have a call from Baltimore. This is where Steve played for a while in Baltimore. Ray, welcome to the show.
How y'all doing, ladies? Big fan of this show.
Thank you. Welcome.
First of all, my condolences go out to Steve McNair. I had a chance to meet him a couple of times. He lived across the street from my man. Had a good conversation with him. Great, nice guy. He'll definitely be missed. But on a serious note, I was messing around with a female, and she had a baby father that was caught up in a gang, whatever. So I'm dating her, not thinking nothing of it. And like some females like to dismiss things like, well, he's not really crazy and all this and all that. So somehow, some way, he found out what I looked like, and he confronted me. He came at me and said, "Listen, if you don't leave my baby mother alone, I'm going to kill you or whatnot." And it came to my head because my little cousin got killed over the same stuff. He got shot 6 times for messing with somebody's baby mother. So, more of the story is, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you encounter somebody a crazy ex or a crazy baby father, just back away. Holler at y'all ladies next week, man. Peace.
All right, thank you. You know what? When I decided to do this topic, I thought it's going to be like sad, and we'll probably have a lot of dead air, and I didn't really think it was going to be a lot of phone calls coming in, but it seems like it's really, really, really common.
Oh yeah.
Like it seems like people calling in. They have this happened to my cousin, my brother, my friend. Like there's a lot of people calling in. All right, we have Low Life on the line. Welcome to the show, Low Life.
Y'all doing tonight?
Low Life. What's happening?
Rest in peace to Steve McNair first, you know what I'm saying? That was a good dude. But, I used to always say, you know what I'm saying, if your brother ain't never shot at you, stabbed you, or, tried to bust your head, or, try to do something to you, she probably don't love you, you know what I'm saying? My wife stabbed me about a year ago, you know what I'm saying? I was mad at her, you know what I'm saying? But I had tripped, it was kind of exciting, you know what I'm saying, that somebody care about you that much to try to kill you. But you know what I'm saying? She ain't really try to kill me. She just stabbed me in the arm, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, she just stabbed you in the arm.
The best thing, so what now?
No, go ahead. Claudia said she just stabbed you in the arm.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? I guess the thing to say, you know what I'm saying, to make sure your side bra, she ain't got no pistol, you know what I'm saying? I guess that's the same way to me, because, that would seem like what's going on, you know what I'm saying? The bra had a 9 or something, you know what I'm saying? She just popped him in the head and did herself.
Well, Low Life, you're always funny when you call, but on a serious note, you say if someone doesn't try to stab you or shoot you, they don't really love you that much. But where do you draw the line? A little bit of jealousy when I may be flirting with someone in the club and you grab my arm up, that's one thing. But really going out and buying a gun 2 days before you see me and blasting me in the chest 4 times, I would say that's a little bit excessive.
Yeah, I wouldn't use violence as a gauge for love. I really wouldn't.
Either. All right, thanks for the call, Olip. We have Fat Man from Ohio. Welcome to the show. Fat Man from Ohio.
What's going on, Carly?
Hey, say little
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, I can relate to the topic. I had a coworker probably about 15 years ago. I talked to him about like 2 days before it all went down. I asked him about his wife and family because he was real crazy about his wife and his kids and everything. And he came to find out his wife was cheating on him. So she picked her up after work and went home, and he shot her and killed himself. And he really tore me up because I just talked to him, and he was asking how, I asked him about his family, and, everything was doing all right. And next thing I know, I'm reading the paper, and he in there on the front page, that shit was wild.
All right. Well, thanks for the call. Appreciate it. Now, you have any comments?
No.
No. All right, we have some famous celebrity love triangles here. Y'all got to talk, man. Biggie and Faith Evans
He
and
threw me
Tupac.
off. I'm still trying to get over Low Life's freaking comment. Wow.
Okay. We're keep moving. All right. Jennifer Aniston, Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie. Famous celebrity love triangles. Richard Burton, Elizabeth Taylor, and Eddie Fisher.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's even more so humiliating and maybe want you to, it must be difficult when you're so famous and it's played out in the media for more people to embarrass you, to make fun of you, to taunt you, to know your business.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when celebrities cheat, it still feels the same in the show, but then it's like an extra little stank on it because it's in front of the world to see. It's
more magnified. Damn.
Right. But then you can't really do anything about it because you're a celebrity, so. I don't know. And then we got
isn't the Chris Brown and Rihanna, wasn't that over a text he got from a female or something?
I'm not really sure.
Like,
you know anything about that, Shelley?
Yeah, well, allegedly that's what they said. That it was over a text that
over
he
a
got.
text he got from some female
girl.
Yeah.
Right. She got upset.
I did hear that too.
Yeah.
And it potentially could have ruined both of their careers and
Exactly.
lives.
Somebody could have been dead.
Somebody could have died.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we have Pete from Houston. Welcome to the show.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Hey, how you doing?
We're good.
Good, thanks.
I appreciate that. Now, what I want to add to it was that I've been in that situation before. I had a young lady, that shoot at me because of the incident that she blew up and really just kind of like seeing me sitting, being with somebody else just in talking and blew it out of context. And she took matters on hand, and you just never know who you're getting involved with or how they think, you know what I'm saying? Because you never get a chance to explain yourself or someone take something and run with it, and then it's just a sad situation because things like this do happen. And I'm a pretty big dude, and old girl was, she was a fairly small little lady. And, man, she had my pump card, dog. To have a woman, pull a gun on you, then actually go to the matter of shooting at you, for something that, is just a little bit much. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this. I want to ask all the callers that are calling in, were there any warning signs leading up to this? Were things just hunky-dory and then one day she, the final straw where she saw a text message or you talked to a girl in the club and that made her, pull a gun up? There had to have been, did she ever try to slap you or just talk crazy to you in public? There had to be something, no? Was this the first, example of violence?
Being honest with you, there was very little signs, if any, when I look back at it. Being honest with you, she had an abortion, and I didn't call, at the time I was in love with the chick, and she did an abortion behind my back, and we kind of I understand that, I was kind of pissed off about it. So I needed that little time to have some space between us. We both were in college, make a long story short, and I just stopped speaking to her. And you know how you would go talk to someone in passing and just, stop and have a casual conversation. She took matters and blew it up, and next thing you know, shot at, and I'm running around campus. And this chick is shooting at me. You know what I'm saying? It's wild, man.
Let me ask you this. Having an abortion, as much as we joke around about it, it's a very traumatic thing. It seems like you probably put some space between you and her after. You think that kind of drove her crazy? You probably dissed her a little bit. You probably felt like you dissed her a little bit after she went through this traumatic experience, and then maybe that's probably why, I could see why she would probably kind of lose it a little bit. If you weren't there for her when she had to go through this.
But at the same time, it wasn't something that I decided, it's something that she decided. If we decided on it and I turned my back on it, it would have been a different situation. But
and she did do it behind your back.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But it does make you a little bit psycho, the hormones and all that other stuff going on. I'm sure you guys both get pregnant. Go ahead.
Yeah, it was so bad afterwards. She was even talking about killing herself, and I had to see her, you know what I'm saying, and go as far as having sex with her just to kind of get her back on an even keel. I know it sounds effed up when I'm putting it, but she was really just about to have a nervous breakdown. If you ever seen someone like that, because this girl was coming to my house, my apartment, and she was out there. She slowly got it back together, but it took me being a friend and trying to coax her back into it rather than just dropping her like a bad habit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you so much for your call. And Shelley, you said something while he was talking. You said, there goes one of your signs.
Yeah.
He said there was no signs, but really there were signs. She was showing up out of the house, the abortion.
Because they probably thought it was crazy, but not that crazy.
I was joking. I say that men like women that are a little bit crazy. And I think that is, true because it's a little bit of excitement in it. And, they don't want just the average pushover girl. They want, somebody's going to test them a little bit. But that could definitely go go haywire.
And that could definitely work, like, not in your favor.
Yeah, as much as everybody says, no, I don't want the girls with the drama, it seems like all the guys I'm with, a lot of girls that are in relationships are kind of a little off. And brothers always, oh, she crazy, but you're with her.
Right,
Yeah.
but that's what you're attracted
That's
to.
what they like.
We have our first female caller. We have Mariah.